How's it going, everyone? Nosh here. In this video, I'm going to share with you a practice that's really helpful if you're feeling any kind of anxiety, stress, emotional tension. This is a self-connection practice, and it has some basis in mindfulness practice as well as some nonviolent communication, working towards creating more self-connection, connection with self, and also a feeling of safety. So from a biological level, if there's any moments of tension, stress, agitation, any kind of emotional trigger, our body is hardwired to run away, to fight, or to freeze and hide. And ultimately, our system is looking for a sense of more safety, of more groundedness. We want to feel safe, right? And so keeping that in mind, the intention of this practice is to create more of that feeling of peace, of calm, of safety. I am grounded, I am okay where I am. And we'll use the breath, we'll use some mindfulness-based practices to help you get to just a more calm and peaceful state. So to start off with, maybe think about some recent time where you felt a little bit triggered, emotionally triggered, or you had some anxious thoughts. Maybe you have some thoughts of worry or anxiety right now. We're going to start to connect in with the breath. Okay, so if you want, you can go ahead and find a seat or a place where you feel comfortable. You can lie down, close your eyes, you can start breathing. So the first part of the self-connection practice is the breath. Okay, so it's going to be breath, body, need. We'll start with the breath, and you can close your gaze. Breathing deeply into the belly. Seeing if you can let the belly expand, taking some slow, deep breaths here. Allowing yourself just to arrive in the body, in the breath. And through this process, we're offering ourselves self-compassion, empathy, feeling of safety. So oftentimes, right, it's the worrying mind, the ego mind, or the judgmental mind that might be causing this sense of tension. So by breathing deeply into the belly, we create more of this feeling of safety, of security. We're turning on the parasympathetic nervous system, and you can start to really extend the breath here. And just observe the thoughts, the conversations, what's going on. See if we can bring a sense of neutrality or non-judgment to the thoughts, okay, that are happening here. Allow the perceptions to come alive. So the feelings, the sensations, maybe some of the sounds that you're hearing with the breath or sounds around you. So we're heightening our sense of awareness here. Maybe you're thinking about the incident or the trigger. What were the things that happened? And then going back to the breath, being with all the sensations, moving into the body component, allowing yourself to feel the emotions or sensations. Slowly deepening the breath. And I invite you to welcome it in. Maybe a feeling of worry or a feeling of anger, whatever it was. Breathe into that. So instead of fighting it, resisting it, running away or hiding, we are opening ourselves, we're opening our hearts, we're opening our bodies to this sensation, this feeling, allowing that emotion, that feeling to flow through. And continue to breathe with it. So allowing the breath as this guided imagery, allowing that sensation to flow through, to leave your body. And what I'd encourage you to do here, if there's certain areas that you're feeling any kind of tension or any kind of sensations, noticing it, labeling those sensations. So maybe it's a pounding in the chest, maybe it's a knot or a tightness in the gut or the hips or tension in the neck. Allowing all of that to be there and noticing it. So neuroscience has shown that through mindful awareness and observation, by labeling the emotion, the feeling, the sensation, and being present with it, we can start to shift the sensation. We're developing a different relationship with the sensation, the emotion. We're observing it, we're not attaching ourselves to it, we're not identifying with it. You can say, okay, that's a worry, or that's anger. Maybe that's sadness, whatever it is, labeling it, noticing it. And through this whole entire practice, deepening the breath, breathing through the feeling. And then allow the breath to bring this life force into your body, this new energy. Continue with the breath, and now we transition to the need component of self-connection. So underlying every type of trigger, every type of judgment, every type of feeling, emotion, there's an underlying need. You know, we had talked about safety, protection, maybe it's a need for more connection. So in times of isolation like we're in now, maybe what we need is to offer ourselves self-connection. We don't have that with other people right now. So needs are universal. They're not, I need someone else to do something, or I need something else to happen. A need is that of a universal, pervasive, all-encompassing need. So a need for understanding. Maybe it's a need for connection, or a need for acknowledgement, a need for communication. So the more that we can connect in with the underlying need behind the emotion, the judgment, the more we can get a better understanding of what to do next. Maybe it's having a conversation, taking a certain action. And continue with the breath and come back to that sense of all-encompassing awareness, feeling the sensations. Breath, body need. The breath allows us to relax, to become grounded, to come back to the present moment. Feeling into the body, the sensations with the lens of neutrality and non-judgment. And if there's a feeling in the body and you just need to move through it or shake it out or wiggle the shoulders or move the head of the neck, go for it. I encourage you to move, listen to the body. The body is always speaking to us. And then we move to the need. Right? It's helpful too to focus on an image that brings peace, or even a sensation in the body that brings peace and comfort. Maybe that need for connection or that need for understanding. You can even start to visualize what that might look like. Expand your perspective to that of totality, of awareness. You can even imagine your needs being met or taking the action that you need to. And knowing that in this moment, you are safe, you are here, and you are present. Breathing that in. Allowing yourself to arrive in your body, to feel settled in your body. slowly coming back. Noticing the shifts, how you feel now. So I encourage you to practice this self-connection, breath, body, need. Taking those moments of pause when you need to, and those moments of heightened emotional tension. You might need to remove yourself from a situation. Just pause and take a moment to breathe, be with yourself, and ask yourself, what is it that you really need? And by developing that awareness and by breathing, you can shift the sensations to really shift your state into more calm, more peace, more groundedness. Thanks for following along. If you have any questions, comments, drop a line below. These types of practices, what I incorporate into a lot of my work and coaching and my programs. If you're interested, take a look at what I have to offer. If you have any questions, let me know. I'd be happy to help you out. And I'll see you soon. Take care.